Saturday morning. A little overcast today. It's supposed to warm up a little bit, about 60 degrees. It's about 52 right now, but got a little bit of wind on the water. Maybe that'll help a little bit for these bass to kind of get a little active. But we'll just continue what we've been doing this whole time, just flipping into those trees and brush and see if they're in there. If not, we'll just have to change our game a little bit. Maybe throw a jerk bait around, spinner bait, you know, we'll just see what, you know, makes them crazy. A couple people fishing off the bank, you know, we got about 3 boats on the water, another boat just showed up. So yeah, we'll see what we can do today. Catch a couple of them, but yeah, let's get at it. All right, a little tackle tip equipment tip. Make sure everything is put away. It's my transom saver. I'd hate to lose that. There we go. Yeah, about a pound and a quarter. Nice way to start the morning off. Get out of there. Get out of there. Come on. They're still in there. About a 2.5, 2 3/4. Nice.
Only thing is, it makes it real difficult to get back into these trees and brush and everything, because as you can see, all of this vegetation just, you know, the water's warming up, the days are warming up, and it's just all growing. And then once more wintertime comes, the water gets colder, the days get colder, this stuff will just start dying off. And in the wintertime, it'll just be, you know, there won't be anything here. It'll just be all water. And then the next summer, it'll come all back again. So you just got to do your best and try to kind of, you know, get through it. You know, your back motor, just trim it up, and you know, so that way it doesn't grab all the reeds and everything, and just use your trolling motor and, you know, just kind of like cut through it. And with the reeds getting taller, it's harder to cast in there. This is where you want to use that heavier weight. You know, right now I'm using I think it's a 3/4 ounce tungsten weight. You know, makes it a little bit easier to punch through all this thicker vegetation. Get out of there. Okay, stop. That's where that heavy line comes into play. You gotta try to get them out of there. And that's just doing a blind cast, just right in the middle of this vegetation and everything. You don't know what's back in there, and as soon as you feel that thump, set the hook. Get out of there. There you go, little guy. All right, good morning, everyone. This is day 2, Sunday. Yeah, Saturday was really slow. You know, we were able to catch some fish, but you know, we tried, you know, pitching in those trees and that brush, and you know, we were able to get a few out of it. You know, we kind of changed it up, throwing a jerkbait, roboworm. You know, we tried to multiple things, and you know, they just weren't having it. Come to find out that they did stock the lake with trout, so you know, that might be why the bass ain't biting. They just gorged on the trout for the last few days, but I don't know, we'll see. We'll try it today and see if we can get a few more. So let's get at it. Yeah, what I'm throwing here is just a basic pearl white fluke with a 4/0 hook, Texas rig, weightless, and just make sure you skin hook the end of the hook so it doesn't get caught on the any of the grass or anything. But just throwing it up towards these trees and brush and pads, and you just kind of pop it back and forth and make it kind of dance back and forth. And if these bass are in there, they'll come out of this grass, or they'll come out of those trees and just ambush it. And yeah, it's always exciting to get a topwater blow up. Throw it right up against those trees right there, and you just kind of pop it back and forth, make it dart left and right. Just use the tip of your rod with some slack. And just pop it back and forth all the way to the boat. Yeah, then don't just like cast up against the trees too, but you know, if you look down in the water, you know, you can see all this grass and there's these little pockets and everything. Yeah, the bass live inside there. So if you're using your fluke and you're dancing it back and forth, going over these pockets, these bass see it and they'll just ambush it, just come straight up. So just try to cast it all over the place. There we go. Right up against those reeds. Try to keep them out of the grass. Little guy, but I start the morning. Yeah, so every often, you know, check your hook. Make sure it's skin hooked right up in there, just the tip of it, so it doesn't get snagged on any of the grass or reeds. Dance it back and forth. Then just kind of play with the action too. You know, just kind of pop your rod in different ways. You know, leave some slack in it, pop it. Give it a couple big pops, little pops. Let it sink a little bit. There we go. Little guy. Seen him come out of the tree. Just a little guy. Come on. That's a better one. There we go. It's been a while. Yeah, 3.5 pounds. That's healthy fish. Little guy. Oh, decent one. About 2.25. That's a decent one. Finally got one on a drop shot. Pound and a half, almost 2 pounds. Nice. Okay. Little 1 pounder. Little guy. All right, last one of the day. That took a while, but I'll take it. That's it for the weekend. We'll just do a quick little recap of what went on. Yesterday, Saturday, it was just slow, but we did manage to catch a few. Mainly just getting them on the pitching rig, going into those trees and that brush. There's still some in there, but not as much as, there was. The lake is starting to drop down a lot. It was just tough yesterday. Come to find out towards the end of the day, someone said that the county or whoever did stock the lake with trout. So, that could be, something that's making the bass not bite. They're just gorging on these little trout and, they're just hunkering down. Yeah, yesterday tried throwing a bunch of stuff. Tried throwing jerk bait, spinner bait, Senkos, everything at them, and we just couldn't get them. And then this morning, we started a little bit closer here to where we launched and started going along the bank, throwing that fluke. Got a couple on that one. Kind of went around the bank a little bit more, nothing really. Headed towards the back, and it seems like that's where we got most of them. Did wind up getting a few on the drop shot, and Also, same thing on the pitching rig. But other than that, it turned out to be a beautiful day. You know, it was all cloudy in the morning and sun finally came out. But yeah, we're all loaded up, packed up, ready to go and do another week of work. And we'll see what next weekend brings us. Just remember to hit that like and that subscribe, and we'll get some more of these videos out. And until next time, thank you.